Elections come around every 4 years. What happens is the right and the left together in the room. Secret meeting. Bilderberg, Lehman Grove, and all this. They decide who they're going to run against each other. They're like two lawyers in a room talking about how we're going to get as much money as we can out of this divorce from each side, stringing this along, right? And they basically decide who they're going to run against each other. And the goal is to cover as many American demographics as possible. They want to make every American feel represented in the election somehow. They want you to feel represented, and that whatever candidate or person that is proposed by the elite has a chance to be the next president. They then choose the person who can oppose the other as effectively as possible. It's like a giant chessboard. Why would they do that? Well, someone made a point that in Vegas, the way that Vegas makes money, the only way Vegas makes money, is if half the people bet one way and half the people bet another. That's the only way where the most amount of money is made in Vegas. Odds. So it's no different with American politics. They want at least half the country really angry about what the other side is doing. And what if the other side wins? They want you hating every other person you run into on the street. They want you walking down the street going, okay, that person's on my side, that person's not. That person's on my side, that person's not. This is how you thoroughly divide a nation and weaken them to the point where it can never be effective at making any real change or start any kind of real movement against the elite because you're divided. These are military tactics 101. This is psychological tactics, psychographics. This is everything we're talking about. Very, very, very few people understand how this works. We want so badly to believe that one side is good, or that one side has their best interests at heart. Nothing could be further from the truth. At that point, one side then orchestrates staged opposition. Now they have the help of the media. Media is many people's reality. They see it on the news, they see it on a television set, it becomes a reality. One side stages opposition against the other. It's all a big show. Behind the scenes, many of them are friends, remain friends, have each other on the back. What happened after the Obama presidency? Okay, remember that? Remember we saw Bush and Obama all chumming it up, all friends. Or when they went to McCain's funeral, everyone's all sitting together, whilst you and I were at each other's throats about Obama and Bush. If you could just put yourself back during the election cycle, understand how opposed you were to the other side. It should enrage you that now these people all hang out together and are friends, because that's the whole point of it. They're the elite. They have nothing in common with us. Absolutely nothing. They somehow deceived us into thinking we do. Now, why would they do this? Man, it's a very large question, because this is all about breeding purposes. This is all about letting them, hey, guys, we are partially to blame for this. In fact, we take on the majority. Yeah, we've been deceived. We want to be entertained. We love drama. We love a good wrestling match. We love a good Super Bowl. They've just given us what we want. They give it to us, and it allows them to maintain control. It allows them to keep their money, the riches. It allows them to keep a slave class always working for their needs, and to build their prison, and to placate the rest of us. So the slave class basically props up the rest of us, giving services, food, fast food, whatever the case may be, keeps us all busy, right? The elite have their patience for all their sick experiments. Make no mistake, they are running experiments on us. This is what they're doing. Why do you think Epstein was investing so much money into artificial intelligence and digital control? He's part of it. These billionaires wake up in the morning, all they care about is how to keep their money, power, their influence over the other 99%. They want it for their children and their children's children. They want the kings on this earth. You mean nothing to them. They just pretend that you do. They've done a very good job, because a lot of people still don't get it. So you have this situation where there's corruption at the highest levels, and their target is you and I, because their main goal is to maintain order. And so when people start waking up to some of these unfair laws, I live in Connecticut, and they're taxing everything here. They're basically forcing middle and lower class people out of the state. Okay? They're not even trying to hide it. You want people to know your taxes are biggest tax increase in Connecticut history under this governor. Simply unbelievable. These people also play a balancing act, these elite people in power. They understand that you and I believe the states and the federal government are separate, and most people believe that. That's what we're told. That's what we're told that's what we're told.
Okay, this is corruption at its finest. And the more unfair laws that are enacted, they need a force to control the people, because make no mistake, this is ramping up. They're ramping up into more and more and more and more unfair laws. That's the whole point of power and control. Nobody's voting for this stuff. Nobody's voting for increased taxes.